Can you hear me? Today we're going to be talking about the rising violent crime rates in children. Violent crime rates among children have been escalating, a trend we can no longer afford to ignore. This not only puts individual lives at risk, but it also threatens the fabric of our society. The future of our nation depends on the youth, and we must intervene to redirect them towards a path of prosperity and peace. Youth violence is more than just a fleeting issue. It leaves an indelible mark on both the children involved and the society as a whole. Children engaging in violent activities tend to find their future severely compromised. Employment opportunities may become limited due to criminal records or lack of education, leading to a cycle of crime and poverty. Furthermore, children who engage in violent acts often suffer from chronic health issues such as PTSD, depression, and anxiety, requiring long-term medical treatment. And the CDC says in an article about youth violence that it can harm development and contribute to impaired decision-making, learning challenges, decreased connections to peers and adults, and trouble coping with stress. Society also bears the brunt of youth violence. Tangible costs include healthcare expenses associated with treating victims and property damage repair. Yet, the intangible costs are equally damaging. Fear and distress can pervade communities, eroding trust and causing psychological harm. This can lead to a social division, reduced community cohesion, and an overall diminished quality of life. Thus, the repercussions of youth violence extend far beyond the individuals directly involved, impacting the broader societal fabric. And the World Health Organization actually backs this up in their article by saying that youth violence increases the cost of health, welfare, and criminal justice services. It reduces productivity and decreases the value of property. Various factors contribute to youth violence, including household instability, socioeconomic disadvantage, and exposure to violence in media. Understanding these root causes is crucial in formulating effective solutions. The root causes of youth violence are multifaceted and complex, often intertwined with various elements of a child's environment. One of the most significant factors is household instability, which can include inconsistent or absent parenting and exposure to domestic violence. Such circumstances can inhibit children's emotional development, making them susceptible to violent behavior. And the Heritage Organization actually says that violent youth often come from violent parents. Violent youth are most likely to have witnessed conflict and violence between their parents. Socioeconomic disadvantage is another key contributor. Children who experience poverty may struggle with feelings of frustration or marginalization, which can manifest as aggression. They may also be drawn into crime as a perceived avenue for upward mobility, particularly in areas with limited economic opportunities. Lastly, exposure to violence in media, including TV shows, movies, and video games, can normalize violent behavior in the eyes of impressionable children. This exposure can desensitize them to the consequences of violence and even glamorize it, leading to an increased propensity for violent behavior. Thus, understanding these root causes is not just about pinpointing blame, rather it provides a framework for targeted interventions, helping us to address these issues at the source and prevent youth violence before it occurs. One potential solution is implementing comprehensive youth programs at the state or federal level. These programs would provide at-risk youths with resources and support aimed at reducing their propensity towards violence. These comprehensive youth programs encompass various initiatives. They prioritize mentorship to provide guidance and positive role models for at-risk youths. Through skilled mentors, these programs aim to fill potential emotional voids and equip the youth with skills necessary for decision-making, problem-solving, and conflict resolution. Additionally, they offer vocational training and job placement services. By facilitating access to employment opportunities, these programs provide a platform for economic stability thereby reducing the allure of violent activities as a means of survival. Lastly, recreational activities form part of these comprehensive programs. They provide a productive and fun outlet for energy and creativity, further deterring involvement in violent activities. By implementing these comprehensive youth programs at the state or federal level, we can provide at-risk youths with the support and resources they need to foster positive growth and reduce their propensity towards violence. Such programs should prioritize education. By fostering an engaging and supportive learning environment, we can motivate children to pursue academic and vocational excellence, thereby minimizing their engagement in violent activities. Undoubtedly, education serves as a powerful tool in combating youth violence. A robust education system can provide children with the knowledge and skills they need to lead successful, violent-free lives. These systems should not merely focus on traditional subjects such as math and science, but should also include social and emotional learning curriculums. This comprehensive educational approach fosters empathy, resilience, and positive interpersonal skills in children, which can help prevent the onset of violent behaviors. The quest for a violent-free society starts with formulating sound policies that encapsulate the spirit of comprehensive education and youth development programs. We need to lobby our local, state, and federal representatives to prioritize this issue. Policies should aim to allocate significant resources to education, focusing on a holistic learning environment that incorporates social and emotional learning rather than simply emphasizing traditional academic subjects. Moreover, these policies should provide the necessary funding for vocational training programs and extracurricular activities, creating varied avenues for youth development and success. On the implementation front, it is crucial to ensure that these policies are executed properly. This requires frequent monitoring and evaluation of the initiatives put forth, allowing for necessary adjustments and improvements along the way. Transparency in execution and accountability for results are paramount in this process. In conclusion, the path to a less violent future lies in our hands. Our commitment to advocating for comprehensive education and youth development programs can have a profound impact on society, diverting our youth from a path of aggression to one of progress. It's about reshaping our future, one child at a time. We should strive towards this goal, engaging our communities, our representatives, and ourselves in this critical endeavor. The well-being of our children and the future of our society hinge on our collective actions. Thank you for your attention and time.